This is one of the most powerful gaming laptops in the world. It's from Thunderobot, and it's actually their flagship model made for the best performance in esports, gaming, and creative work. So let's unbox it and see exactly what's inside the box. So inside the box, there's actually another box with Thunderobot's kind of packaging, and this just looks exclusive, just kind of by the way it feels and looks. So let's cut this right there, and now we should be able to kind of slide it open like that, and right here is the gaming laptop, and this thing actually looks pretty big. All right, so let me move the laptop off to the side real quick, and I think inside of here we should have our other things like our chargers, like cables and all that stuff. So inside of here we have the charger, the Thunderobot manual, and also another cable, which I think is the second part to the charger. I already saw some pictures of this gaming laptop and it looked so good, so I'm really excited to see just how good it looks when I turn it on and see everything in person. So complete first impressions of this gaming laptop, just kind of looking at it and seeing the kind of like design of it with the fans while still being modern and honestly pretty thin for the specs that are inside of here. The first thing that just comes to mind is you can just tell this is extremely powerful. I mean, there's cooling all over it. Like, you could tell this is a pretty big and beefy laptop that has a ton of performance. But I love at the same time the very futuristic and not over the top design. It looks very aesthetic too, and it doesn't look too flashy in a bad way at all. It looks really nice. So now let's open it up and see exactly what's inside. So of course you have a little keypad, and I mean, literally look at how clean it looks. I love the kind of like modern yet futuristic and like just really aesthetic design of it, to be honest. Let me see if it is charged. We might have to charge it. Oh no, it turned right on. And dude, look at how nice that kind of RGB keypad looks. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but dude, the thing I just noticed too, look on the back. There's even more RGB lighting on the back. The little logo has RGB lights, and yeah, dude, the fans right over here, they actually have some RGB, which looks really nice. And yeah, the RGB keypad looks so good. Even though this is a gaming laptop, it still is optimized for gaming and creative work as well. So you can use it for both and have really good performance. Since I have the laptop open already, I need to talk about the screen because honestly, this is bigger than I expected and the quality of it looks so good. So the screen on this laptop is actually 18 inches, which is why it looks so big, and it's gonna be really good for gaming, but the quality of it is so good because it's actually a 2.5K QHD display with eye care protection. So yeah, this thing is just stacked like crazy, and the best part is it also has 500 nits of brightness and AG plus LR anti-glare and a bunch of other features listed up on the screen. The quality of the display is amazing and the performance is just as good because it actually has a 240 hertz display, and it is super responsive because it actually has a 4 millisecond response time. So yeah, it's extremely smooth, it looks amazing, and it's really good quality. And I love the size of the screen on this laptop because it's going to be really easy to see in games and for creative work, especially if you're doing any type of editing. You have a lot of space on the editing timeline. We're definitely going to be taking full advantage of the 240 hertz display on this laptop because the specs on this laptop are insane, and we're probably going to be getting more than 240 FPS consistently. So for the graphics card, it has the RTX 5090, which is literally the fastest graphics card you can buy right now, and it has 24 gigabytes of GDDR7 memory, which is like the new NVIDIA memory, and you can take advantage of DLSS 4 with that graphics card. So the games this laptop can run are insane, and it's going to be running those games at really high FPS numbers, especially if we use frame generation. Not only is the graphics card inside of this gaming laptop insane, but so is the CPU because it's actually using the Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX, which is able to do up to 5.4 gigahertz, and it's actually ready for AI computing power. This laptop literally has the best parts possible and literally all the next gen highest performing PC parts, and the RAM is no different because we actually have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. So yeah, it's really good, and it's also paired with 1 terabyte of storage on an SSD in here, so it loads all your games up really fast and you can actually store a decent amount on it. Now with the laptop being this powerful, you're gonna need some good cooling, which is where all the fans and cooling of this laptop really shine. So already over here on the back, you can see there are some pretty big cooling vents like for the fans, and over here on the sides as well. So already I can feel just the air kind of flowing right out through there. Like, it has a 270 watt max performance release and has 3 night owl fans and 7 heat pipes. So in short, there is a lot of cooling inside this gaming laptop, and it's gonna help a lot to make sure it doesn't get too hot at all. It also has a copper fin system, which basically ensures extreme cooling and military grade durability, since this laptop can survive a 180 gram impact, 30-inch drops, and 45 pounds of pressure to the screen. They've even tested out this gaming laptop in extreme weather conditions. So yeah, the quality and durability of this laptop is super good. The specs on this laptop are already amazing, but if you still want to upgrade it even more, you can get it with up to 64 gigabytes of RAM and 4 terabytes of storage. I'm so excited to just test out this gaming laptop and see how good it really is. So I'm just gonna set it completely up, and let's just start it off with a quick benchmark. So for the very first benchmark, I actually decided to go into one of the newest and most demanding games, which is Borderlands 4. And if we actually go over here into our options, and then we can actually see that we are on windowed full screen. So let's put that on full screen. We are playing on 2560 by 1600, so really high resolution. Let's max the FOV. Let me apply those settings. Now if we go into the advanced tab, we can actually go on max full settings, and I'm actually not going to be using frame generation. So we're going to be using the raw RTX 5090's performance with all the other specs on this laptop, and these are extremely high settings. Look, even everything just to load in, it's taking a quick second for everything to load in, so let's wait for it to load in. Now, as you guys can see, with all these max settings, we actually are able to run 60 FPS consistently, but we are on literally max Borderlands 4 settings. They actually call it badass. And if I go on low settings, this still is a very demanding game, but you will see our FPS does go like a lot higher. So now, as you guys can see, the FPS is higher. It is at 100 and it feels way smoother, but since this is the RTX 5090, we can actually put this on max settings. So let's actually turn that on, and we have DLSS, and like I said, remember we were getting 60 FPS. I'm just trying to really test out the max performance of this laptop. I can hear the cooling like really going off. Like, this laptop is being max stress tested, and we are on max settings. But yeah, let's actually go on frame generation, and let's just put it on 4x. So now we have 4 times frame generation, and just like that, with max settings and 4 times frame generation, we're now able to get 150, 160-ish FPS, literally right under 200. It's super smooth, and I do have this laptop running on 240 hertz, like the display. So yeah, that basically is like showing you just how good this laptop is. And since it's using the most up-to-date hardware, you're able to do things like frame generation, and just look at how good these settings are. I'm purposely not screen recording anything because I wanted the raw performance of this laptop. So this is exactly the performance you would be getting with this laptop and with all these insane specs. So yeah, it is really good, but let's go into a completely different game, and one that's more my style, which is an FPS shooter game. So now I'm gonna do a completely different test on this laptop and play on what settings I normally would play on, which is performance, all low settings, and just try and see the most amount of FPS that I can get. So let's go into a ranked game because I'm pretty confident we're gonna get some pretty good performance, and let's just get a quick win because there's no way I don't win the game. So inside of the battle bus, we are getting over 500 FPS. Actually on the top right, it was saying 600, but look at how smooth it is. Even in the battle bus and moving around like that, there are like no huge frame drops at all. Even skydiving, which is literally when most PCs frame drop and have a ton of lag, this one is over 240 FPS the entire time. Like, the FPS is not only super high on this PC or laptop, but it also is extremely consistent. And one thing that I absolutely love that I mentioned earlier is that this screen is actually 18 inches. So I'm used to using bigger screens because I usually don't play on laptops, but this one feels like a really good size. Like, it doesn't feel tiny at all. I can see everything perfectly fine. And yeah, for gaming, it just feels really, really good. It's kind of hard to explain if you're not playing it, but like, it just feels super smooth. Oh, there's someone gliding right behind me. Oh yeah, it's right here. I don't know if this kid's good. I have no idea. Oh shoot, he low-key doesn't look that bad. This is so bad, this is so bad, this is so bad. I'm building like a bot too, I'm panicking. Oh, there's another kid right here. Oh my gosh, he's just running. This is easy laser. Cracked, 1 HP. Oh my gosh, he's actually 1 HP now. Dead, easy. And I saw another kid behind him. I saw another guy behind him. He's probably gonna steal my loot. Come here, bro. Oh yeah, this is easy kill, easy. Buddies did not stand a chance at all. This kid just spawned in. I'm definitely gonna push this kid. Come on, easy kill for me. Dude, okay, wait. Oh yeah, oh wait, what? How does he have shield? How does this guy have shield? I'm actually confused. What? I can tell this kid is not bad. Oh my, yeah, he's already good. He's already like fully healed up. Oh my, there's another kid trying to push. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fighting this. I'm just gonna go and try and kill that kid that just spawned in the game. Oh my gosh, he's 1 HP. Oh my, yeah, I'm holding both these kids. These kids are both like low-key cooked. Oh yeah, this one too. 20? I don't see the other one in zone. I just realized I have no mats. I'm literally cooked. Okay, reboots are disabled now. I barely have anything at all. Now I'm definitely getting pushed. I look like such a bot there. I actually looked like I was such a bot. Well, no, I tapped out. No, I accidentally pressed Windows. Oh my gosh, I just sold. I accidentally pressed Windows. No. I actually could have won that game. That's so unlucky. That's actually so unlucky, bro. That's unfortunate. This laptop is the centerpiece to any gaming, streaming, or creative work setup. It has amazing performance, and since it's a laptop, you can take it wherever you need. As you guys saw, the performance of this laptop is amazing. It had no issues in anything at all, no stuttering. It was extremely smooth. So if you're interested in buying one of the most powerful gaming laptops on the market, make sure you click the first link in the description or pinned comment, because you definitely won't be disappointed with the performance of it at all. So if you're interested in buying one of the most powerful gaming laptops in the entire world, make sure you actually click the first link in the description or pinned comment. You won't be disappointed with the performance of this laptop at all. And if you watched all the way to the end of the video, make sure to drop a like with a sub, because I actually make videos like this all the time. But more importantly, remember, Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.